Hi everyone, this is Bernetta Johnson here with my video for day 18 of my 90-day video challenge to implement change. And all I can say is, wow. I have officially done about 18 days. Now, to some people, 18 days may not seem like a lot, but for me, 18 days of consecutive videos, now that is an accomplishment for me. So, but what I want to talk about here today is um, it's it's very important for you to know and understand that whatever you're trying to do for the first time, or whatever change you're trying to implement, or whatever new skill you're trying to learn, or whatever new opportunity you may have gotten involved in, I want you to understand that success and change does not happen overnight. It's going to take some time. Now, what that means is, I don't want you to get discouraged when things don't happen as quickly for you as what may appear to have happened for someone else, because you don't understand what their story is. So if you don't understand what their story was, then you won't see the complete journey, because you will only see the end result. So I don't want you to get caught up in someone else's end result and start thinking that, hey, why isn't that happening for me? Or, what am I doing wrong? Or is there something wrong that, maybe this isn't for me? No, I don't think that is the case. What I'm understanding is um, it's not always the end result per se. Of course, it is the end result, because that is why you are working to reach that end result. But the main factor of it is the journey. It is the person you are becoming, while you're on that journey. It is the person you are changing to while you in the process of reaching for that goal. So don't belittle, the challenges you may have to endure. Don't belittle the lessons that you are learning. Don't belittle the temporary setbacks or delays, because just because things are delayed does not mean that success cannot be reached. It just means that there's something else that you need to learn to do, or there's something else a little bit more that you need to accomplish before you achieve that end result. Because once you get to that end point, then there is huge responsibility that will be endowed upon you at that time. So you need to grow into the person that is, that is needed for that particular position that you are, currently working towards. So I don't want you to get discouraged. Don't pay attention to what everybody else is doing. Look at what you are doing. Look at, if you are like myself, I looked at the first video I've done, and I looked at all the other videos, and I said, hey, Bernetta, you've done a pretty good job. So that is big for me. That is huge for me, because I am totally doing something outside of my comfort zone. So for me to compare myself to someone else that's been making videos for long periods of time, that would be totally ridiculous, and I would totally sabotage myself, because I am looking at that person's end result while not, understanding what it took for them to get there. I don't understand their journey. So that is something that I want you to consider, when you start looking at where you feel like you should be, how you feel, what you feel like you should have accomplished by this time. I just want you to understand, look at where you were, when you started, and then look at where you are today, because there are so many factors that have gone into making you who you are at this point. So don't be so judgmental on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, because you are creating greatness. You are becoming, the person that you've always wanted to be. And just like anything else, it takes time. I can also use that in for myself in another situation, because like right now I am, in the process of changing my eating habits. And I do understand that even though I am making changes and I am accomplishing little small goals, because I can see where certain food desires I no longer have. But I also had to understand that I've eaten a certain way for so many years, because as you see me now, um, years ago, I was a much smaller person. So I didn't gain the weight until much, much later, because I was never one that had to worry about what I ate. So now that I am, shall I tell my age? Shall I tell my age? Okay, I'll tell my age. Now that I'm just going to say over 45, um, what I eat, it's retained in my body a whole lot differently is what I have learned to understand. So I can no longer do what I used to do. So those changes had to be made, but I also had to understand the changes that had to be made were not going to happen overnight. So I just wanted to impart that into you, that if you are on a new journey, if you are in search of a new adventure or a new job or position or a new business opportunity, just understand that it may take you a while to get acclimated into what you're doing before you can start receiving some of the benefits of your hard work. So I just want you to know that you are, exceptional, that you need to keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop. Don't get discouraged. And don't pay attention to anyone to the left or to the right. Just stay focused on you and what you're doing, and you will get there. You will get there. So that was just something that was weighing heavy on my mind, and I just wanted to share that with you. So I hope that helps. That you understand that success may not come, or usually does not come overnight. So understand and appreciate the journey that you're on, because the end result is going to be so much sweeter. So I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for listening and taking time out to join me on my journey to implement change, because, like I said, I can see certain changes in myself. And if would just only stop and take a look at where you've started and where you are right now, I'm sure you would see some of the same things. So until tomorrow, you have a great day, and subscribe to my channel so we can keep up. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.